Joe, just kind of piggybacking on what Coach was saying about your guys' performance in the second half on Saturday, just how much momentum does that give you going into this week, knowing that you held a team scoreless in three straight fourth downs and then two interceptions?
I mean, yeah, it helps a lot, especially coming out for win. A lot of things go your way. Your body feels better, the next day and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a lot of momentum, especially building up for the defense, confidence-wise. And as we go into this next week, we know it's an important week for us as well.
Going against that, then, what do you guys need to improve on? I think you gave up 580 yards, something like that, to Marshall. So what are some things that you guys are working on this week?
I mean, it's the obvious, like Coach said, the deep balls, coming from the passing game. We know they're going to throw a lot of stuff at us. He's done it the last 2 years. We watch film on everything. The next, when they play us, they run completely a whole different offense. So we're never going to get a whole bunch of different stuff. So we just need to be prepared for whatever comes.
Coach mentioned how good of a year Chris Robinson's having this year. I mean, how do you guys go about preparing for him and maybe trying to stop him after the last couple of weeks he's had?
Yeah, like you said, he's an athletic quarterback. He can run with his feet. He can also throw the ball as well. So just making him uncomfortable as we can be, continue to do what we do. Coach Schaefer have a good game plan for us going into this week as well.
What you guys did at the end of drives in the second half on Saturday with you had like downs, interception. I mean, to not give up any points is one thing, but to do it in that manner, there was not a pun involved anywhere. It was a little unusual, but in those situations, this defense seems to be playing with a lot of confidence in conversion type situations. Is that the case?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, saying bend but don't break. Like he said, they were gaining up a lot of yards on us and pretty much getting into the red zone a lot. And we had a certain package that we came out in to stop a lot of those fourth down conversions that was going on. So that was all execution, game plan execution, and we did what we were supposed to do.
You guys have a lot of young guys on the outside at the quarterback position. I know Marve got quite a bit of playing time on Saturday too. What have you seen out of those younger guys through 5 games now?
Yeah, I mean, just giving them more experience, I guess, a comfort level. It was good having those, what we would call preseason games at the beginning of the year to get those guys going and getting used to playing in a different atmosphere at all. So, I mean, it was good for them, but, now we're in conference play. It's time for them to get everybody to get it rolling.
You had a pretty decent day Saturday. Did you have any indication coming into that game, any special feeling, anything about how you were going to play?
No, sir. I just knew it was a big game. Like last year, I came and I played in that game last year, and I just knew that I needed to perform, me and Reed as well. And, we got the job done.
Really like to use their tight ends, and I know through the first couple games this year you maybe haven't played an offense like that. Just how different is that preparing for a group that really likes to use those their tight ends?
Yeah, I actually think he's one of the best tight ends that we'll face all year, and I mean, he's really evolved in their passing game and run game. They like to get him out in screens and different stuff like that. So, I mean, he's going to be a big part of their success. So we're going to key in on him and get the job done.
Will, you guys got into the red zone quite a bit on Saturday and a few times inside the 5 even, didn't come away with touchdowns. So what is the mindset this week in trying to improve once you get into those close situations?
Yeah, just finishing drives. We knew that when we came off the sideline we were disciplining ourselves, but now we know moving forward we have something to learn from and just, like I said, finish drives.
Seemed like on Saturday you guys really wanted to establish the run early against Marshall, and you did that, and it led to more passing opportunities later. I mean, as an offensive lineman, how good does it feel to come out there and open a game like that?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it builds our confidence up front, and it opens up everything else, like you said, in the passing game. So it's just we just need to keep working on it and improving, and like I said, learning from not scoring in the red zone and learning from what we made, mistakes we made in the run game too.
I know you guys don't look at preseason rankings and all that stuff that the media members put out, but Marshall was picked to win the East in the preseason. Just how much confidence, I guess, or momentum does it give you guys knowing that that's one of the better opponents that you're going to face in Conference USA, and you guys came out and really shut them down in the second half, especially.
Yeah, I mean, it does give us confidence, but we can't settle. We're just going to keep fighting every day. I mean, we know this, like, this week's going to be another great competition, and it's going to take everything like toughness and just like Coach preaches, just be tough and keep fighting.
Coach talked about the offense being able to take care of the football has been a real key. 3 straight games, knock on wood, without a turnover, and that your continued effort finishing out a play, helped it stay clean the other day. Is that something you guys preach about a lot? Is finishing the play, and in those kind of situations in particular, look out for your fellow, your guy?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, that's what he preaches that every day, Coach Stock, and that's what I appreciate about him. He wants us to never give up, and that's something like I've always been about. And actually what had happened was it was a corner blitz, and I had the outside gap, and the guy had stemmed me a little bit, and it came inside. So I was fighting with him on the inside. So I gave it up. But I knew as soon as it went on the ground, I was like, I got to go get this. Like, this is on me. Like, I'm going to go take care of this. And I saw it, and I had to go get it.